So, hi everyone.
Hi, we're back.
So you guys saw us
a little exhausted right now.
We had karaoke late last night.
Yeah.
And
we were terrible.
Yeah.
We drove home from the karaoke place, and there was a pizza place called Naples Pizza. We're going to give them a plug because the pizza was awesome.
It was really good.
And we each ordered a little pizza for ourselves.
Tiny one.
Well, it wasn't that tiny.
It was the smallest one on the menu.
Yeah, smallest one on the menu with 8 slices. I mean, there was 8. I counted them, and he even said 8. Oh. Yes. 8 tiny. No, he said 8.
But on the menu it said 6.
It did not. He said the smallest was 8, and I will go get the menu and I will prove it and I will post it below because he always fights me whenever I know I'm right. Anyways, I am.
So we were doing an intro to an already pre-released video.
An intro to the intro of the intro.
Yeah. So we put out a video yesterday about our Windsor meeting, and we realized after we released it,
I was gonna let the cat out of the bag that we were here for a surprise party,
and
we're gonna ruin the party.
Yeah. So we had to take it down quickly. So we had to take it down from everywhere. So that's why if some of you guys were watching it and all of a sudden it disappeared, that's the reason.
I'd like to wish Annette a very happy 60th birthday.
And thank God we didn't ruin it.
And thank God we didn't ruin it, because apparently when we did get to the party and she was like, "Oh, I was watching your video, but then I had to leave to go to to go out for dinner," because she thought she was going out to dinner and meeting us for drinks. And that wasn't happening, but she was still meeting us. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. We ended up having...
Jean-Luc sang.
Yeah.
It's on our channel now.
Sang on... Nick posted a live video of me singing at karaoke last night, and it was fun seeing some old high school friends and celebrating Annette's 60th birthday, so
we're off to the gym now, and then we'll let you watch the actual video that we released yesterday. And we'll be releasing one again tonight.
Talk to you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone.
Hi, we're the
WW Gays.
I'm Jean-Luc.
I'm Nick.
And guess where we're at?
We're in Windsor today.
We're actually in a workshop.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
We actually just had a meeting with a bunch of people, but we're actually going to show that video. So the leader, Colleen, actually videotaped the entire, well, I don't know if it was Colleen, but it's on her phone right now. She filmed, the whole meeting was filmed for us so that we can actually share it. So we'll share that after this, but first we want to introduce you to a few
new
people that
friends.
we met. Yeah,
new family,
friends.
new WW family.
Yeah.
Come on, ladies. Come on over.
Come on over. So, so what we'll do is we will introduce each. So
we'll
introduce yourselves,
and
we would like to ask you guys. Let us know what your why is. Why are you guys doing this journey? Why are you here?
And you can maybe share your weight loss and let people know what your journey's been like.
Okay. Even share your Connect handle if you want to. You want people to
follow you.
I'm Caitlin. I joined January 2017. I'm down 50 pounds at this time right now, so I have a little bit more to go.
That's awesome.
My why is I'm a mom of 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl, very busy, 4 and 15 months, full-time worker, and I just wanted to be able to keep up with my kids. My daughter was asking me to run, and I couldn't run with her like I wanted to. So now she's even doing triathlons, and it makes me want to be more active with her as well.
That's awesome. So awesome.
Oh, and you can find me at Caitlin Rock 21 on Connect.
Caitlin Rock 21.
My name is Jody. I am, in 2 weeks, I will be a 4-year lifetime member. Or an ambassador. My why was, this time was that I am pushing 50. I will be 50 next year.
Don't look it.
And I want to just be very healthy and very happy in my 50th year. So
that's a good
why.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name's Amanda. I joined Weight Watchers on August 30th, 2018, and I'm down 50 pounds so far. My why is my family and my 2 nieces.
Yay!
That's awesome.
I try to help inspire them.
That's awesome.
And it really works.
Do you want to share your handle on
my handle is a-kaza1986 on Connect.
So look for them. Do you want to you're not
I don't know what my handle is.
Yeah. We established that 2 minutes ago.
She's not a very big connector, but we're going to get her on Connect. She's going to get connected.
So ladies, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're all about the whys is a very important thing. We just shared ours a few days ago on our one of our previous videos. And it's something that you always need to remember.
I'm going to give you guys a great challenge. Take that why and put it on your fridge so you see it every day. put something on that fridge that reminds you of your why, because that is the reason. So those days that you're having the worst day ever, go back to that why, because that why is going to drive you to be, you know, to get that stamina to keep going.
I have my before and after on the fridge.
Awesome.
That's how I make my choices.
There you go. Yeah.
Do I want to look like her,
or do I want to look like this? Exactly. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I want a group hug because you guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for being part of it.
Guys
You're
for
welcome.
coming.
Hi everyone.
Hi, we're back again.
Yeah, we're back again. So you saw the video we just talked to our 3 new friends that we made at the
Jody, Caitlin, and Amanda.
And so we wanted
to give you guys an update on how our progress was so far.
So I actually gained weight this week, which we were expecting. We are visiting Jean-Luc's parents, and his mom always has wonderful treats.
She had some leftover Christmas treats, so we indulged. And we had lasagna for the first time in a year.
Yeah.
We have not had lasagna since last year, and it was delicious.
So, and we want to be honest. That's why we're saying,
like, this is all about honesty.
Yeah,
and
so I'm 175 this week.
And I'm 175.2, still maintaining my lifetime status.
And I'm up 2.2,
2 point something,
so, which isn't too bad. I know I'll get back to it.
And that's because we indulged last night, and we don't regret it. Lasagna was delicious.
So now that you guys met our new friends, and now we actually, like we were saying earlier, we actually the leaders filmed us at the meeting.
The coaches filmed us at the meeting. One of the head coaches was like, "Do you mind if I film this?" And we're like, "Please." Yeah. So we're gonna share the meeting we had with our
new friends,
Tecumseh and Windsor friends.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and
stay tuned. Subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
I've lost 100 pounds since then. I'm now lifetime WWE. I've been lifetime since my meeting in October, and I weighed in at my lifetime here in Windsor, which is awesome. So it's kind of cool being back.
And I've lost 115 pounds. I am not lifetime yet. I am 10 pounds away, so I'm still trying to get there. I know everyone looking at what? Yeah, so loud. It's all down here. You can't see it, but it's all down here.
And it was funny because we started the journey in November of 2017 when we started we actually started back in 2011 before we got married, where we were like, okay, we need to do something. We were both overweight. We were both feeling.
We've been overweight in my life.
Yeah,
since I was 8 years old. I've never been a thin person ever in my life. I've always been having issues with weight.
And ditto. Like, I remember being overweight, being always awkward, not feeling comfortable, hating activity, hating sports, and nothing ever worked for me. I did Weight Watchers for a bit when I was 18 here in Windsor, and I lost maybe 15 pounds and then gave up, and then never came back. And then right before we got married, we tried a cleanse. We were like, oh, let's do a cleanse. It'll work. We'll lose weight fast. And it lasted a day. At midnight that night in bed, we looked at each other and were like, we're at dinner. Yes. Chicken nuggets. It was in the oven. It was midnight. We were scorching. And then I looked at him and said, WW. Well, at the time it was Weight Watchers. I'm like, do we start Weight Watchers on Saturday? He's like, yes. So we did Weight Watchers before we got married, and we lost a little bit of weight. I lost 50. He lost 30, maybe 40 for me, 30. Then gained it all back. We went on our trip, went on our wedding trip, gained it all back.
15,
tried again, lost 70.
We lost about 50.
Gained it all back. And we were like, okay.
16, tried again, lost some.
Yeah.
Broke my foot.
And then I sprained mine terribly. Gained it all back. And then we went, we're done. We're going to be big for the rest of our lives. We got rid of all of our clothes. I thought we finished each other's sentences. That's how it's going. We're yin and yang. We honestly sometimes wake up, get changed separately, walk down the stairs, and we're like, okay, I'm going upstairs to get changed because I'm wearing exactly what he's wearing. Yeah, we match sometimes. We don't do it on purpose. Yeah. So then in 2017, we went to the doctors because we were just not feeling good. And we needed to get our physicals done. And I was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis, a deteriorating Achilles tendon.
You couldn't walk.
And I also was diagnosed with a fatty liver.
And I was put on blood pressure pills.
At 35.
At 35. So and I turned to him at that time in December last year and I said, the men in my family, or most people in my family die young because of health issues, because I come from both sides of the family, people are heavy. So everybody tends to die in the 50s, 60s. And so I told him, your family, they all live to their 90s. So if I die at 60, you'll be living for 30 years. Do you want to be living for 30 years? And he's like, no. So I was like, okay, we need to do something. We can't keep going. So this is an example
what we
used to wear.
And this was in March of 2017 when we were on my cruise for my 40th birthday. and they were tight.
Yes.
They were extremely, extremely
I
tight.
used to hate wearing these pants because they were so tight.
We actually fit, both of us fit in his pants now. We actually tried it on one. Yeah. Yeah, I know, you're always ready. I'm not a good Boy Scout. Yeah, but like, and these were, it was tight.
We have
like,
pictures
we
of
had
us
pictures
wearing
of us, and it was tight, and it was always uncomfortable. So he asked, he said, can we do something in January? Let's start, first of all, we're going back to WW, and I'm like, sure, let's do it. And I was a little apprehensive of that first, because I'm like, here we go again, in my own mind going, didn't work before, is it gonna work this time, right? Honestly. And we were tired of having heartburn. We were tired of feeling tired.
We basically had Pepto-Bismol every week.
We would go all week. We would work all week, and on Fridays we'd run home or we'd run to the grocery store, get all our groceries done, get everything done so we could be lazy and lethargic all weekend. We'd get up on Saturday morning, watch TV, eat, take a nap, wake up, eat, take another nap, and that's all we did.
And we were so tired all the time.
And it got to the point where we were like, we have to change something. This is not
So last year on January 1st, we started our first 3 months where we went really strict on ourselves. We removed a lot of stuff from our diets. We started doing our points tracking, but we removed certain foods that were triggers for us, like pop, alcohol, red meat, pasta, potatoes. We removed
and we're not saying everybody should remove.
No, we're not saying this is what worked for us.
That's
This is what worked for us.
Yeah.
And we did it for 3 months. And after 3 months, we realized those cravings that we had, all those foods were gone. So we were able to slowly reintroduce them back into our lives. So we were able to bring back. We brought back pop. You started drinking. I didn't drink it right away. Wait until June.
I started having a cocktail here or there with some friends, right? Have a glass of wine, and it wasn't like. And it was kind of fun because I was like, wow. I only have one glass of wine, and I'm feeling as happy as I used to.
Like it helped us reduce things, so we didn't pop, and we would have so much of it. Now we were able to have one, and we were fine. And so what it led us to then, slowly by reintroducing back in, we were able to then monitor and not have overeat on those items that we had issues with before. And even right now, like this January, we're doing the same thing again. We cut out a bunch of
for
stuff.
another 3 months. Well, until he hits lifetime.
At lifetime, we cut out again a bunch of stuff just to keep us in check because we were getting to a point in December where we were overindulging again. So we're trying to put ourselves back in check so that we don't slide back down that same route we did before. And then at the same time, we also did exercise. So that has been a major part of our weight loss.
We didn't start with exercise right away. Like when we started in January, we knew that I could barely stand. Yeah. I'm a sign language interpreter. That's what I do for a living. So if I'm standing on platforms interpreting for people, I could not even stand for more than 5 minutes. And I was actually refusing work because I knew I couldn't physically do it. Like I need to be sitting all day. And it was terrible. And I was like, wow, I can't live like this anymore. So we started by walking. So we downloaded like the Carrot app, and we downloaded any app to make us want to walk. So we walked. We would play games in our house. We'd bring laundry upstairs to our bedroom, and we'd say, okay, guess what? We're going to fold the laundry today, but you're only allowed to fold one piece of laundry, and then you have to walk around down the stairs, walk around the entire kitchen, entire living room, all the way back upstairs for another piece. It took a long time to do laundry.
We did it every day.
But we did it every time we had laundry. Every time we had laundry, that's what we would do. And it would just force us to get moving.
Yeah, and then at home we'd also turn on all our TVs in the house to a specific
The same channel.
The same channel.
And we walk around the
house.
We would miss our shows. But we would still
watch the show.
We were just sitting in front of the TV watching. And then
it's not that big. It's not that big.
But just like 2 floors, right? So it was just, and we would even make we would purposefully walk into the room, even though there was a bed, we walked to one.
Yeah, I'd walk to the wall. I'd be like, there's a wall. I'd touch the wall.
Yeah,
I'd come out of the room and touch another wall.
Extra steps, just to know that we were getting as many steps as we possibly could.
And then after a month of doing that, we got to a point where walking was easy. So then we went back to the gym.
And we didn't even go onto the machines or anything like that. We did Aqua Zumba for the longest time. And our Aqua Zumba instructor was amazing. Yeah. She actually was more of she did the Aqua Zumba part, but she was very, very
Aqua Fit.
So we were like, I never sweat. I didn't think I could sweat in a pool. We were sweating in the pool. I was like, this is crazy. Yeah. So we did that for a little bit, and she was awesome. And then she ended up leaving for a while, and then they got a new instructor in. And I will tell you that. Find an instructor that work for you, because sometimes if a bad instructor doesn't work for you, you're not going to want to go back.
And the other thing too is when you start doing exercise, you have to find what you like and the time you like, and you have to try various ways because we can't work out at night. After work, it never works for us. And I know it's every time I tell people this, we wake up at 4:45 every day to go to the gym. We wake up every morning before work because I work an hour away, and if I leave at regular rush hour time, it takes me an hour and a half to get to work. But if I leave at 5 in the morning, it takes me half an hour. So I save an hour. That hour now, I'm at the gym instead. So it sucks, and we go to bed early, and sometimes we're exhausted, but we do it every day because we know we have to. It's part of our lives now. It's part of how we know that we can. It's the only way we can keep going the way we're going right now. And so combining all that, it kind of led to all of this. So then in July, we decided.
Well, we had talked about it a while ago, saying, "Oh, it'd be fun to do something." We were like, Facebook Live had come out a while back, and I was like, he was traveling a lot for work, and this is when we had gained a lot of our weight. He was traveling to Ottawa 4 days a week. He'd fly out on Monday mornings and fly home on Thursdays. So basically, when he'd be home on weekends, all we would do is eat. We wouldn't want to do anything else but go out to restaurants and eat and not be healthy. It was the only time we had to spend together. And we were killing ourselves.
Yeah,
we realized that we were putting ourselves in that grave one bite at a time. And we knew that we couldn't do that anymore because we wanted to be together. We want to be together forever. And yeah, exactly. So when we finally made these changes, it was insane, the drastic changes that were
And like I was saying
coming
earlier,
through.
when we were talking earlier, we started sharing our journey now on Facebook. So what we did is, at first, we didn't want to share everyone that we were doing this because, again, we said it earlier.
There they go again.
There they go again.
Try that diet. They're never going to lose, and they're going to gain all that. That's
that's the mentality. And I'm pretty sure some people in here, we probably had that same thought, right? Like we've had that thought, and then we regret it. We regret not sharing from the beginning. So if anybody here is afraid of sharing, share. Just share. You don't know who you're going to influence out there.
And I'm going to say this, if you don't want to take pictures of yourself and share, still take the pictures and don't share them.
Because we regret that.
Because we regret the fact that we don't have as many pictures of this whole progress. Like, we have pictures from way back when, but this
January
period,
to
January to March,
we
barely had any pictures. We didn't think about taking
because we thought, because again, negatively, we thought this is just again, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna fall off at one point, and it'll be done.
And this is the first time either of us have been below 200 pounds our entire life.
As adults.
As adults. We're actually in Windsor for a high school teacher of mine. She's turning 60 today, and they're having a surprise birthday party.
No one tell anything.
No one tell her. But I was in a play. We did a play back in the day, and she had given me the VHS tapes a couple summers ago, and I told her I would transfer them to DVD. And I hadn't had the chance to. Finally, I was like working on it. I brought the machine here to my parents' house, and I'm working on the last one this weekend. And I finally watched this video, and I was looking at myself, and I was maybe about 17 years old, and I was like, I was big when I was 17, and I couldn't even believe it. And I never thought that of myself back then. And I was like, wow, if I would have, we even say it, we still say it, if we would have known what we knew now then, life would be so different. It would have changed. But then we would be together. So, like, you never go back and think that, only if, no, think of today and onwards. Look back and remember where you were and what you did and what didn't work for you. But think forward and think positive. And it doesn't matter how long this journey takes. Everybody's on their own journey.
It's a journey. The way we always say is like you're driving to California. You're driving to California, you get a flat tire. You just sit on the side of the road like, I'm not going anymore. No, you change the flat tire and you keep going. So that's it. Everybody's gonna, you're gonna have issues. You're gonna, at one point, you're going out of gas. You're gonna get a flat tire. You know what? You just fix it and you just go again. And
never compare yourself to somebody else. Like, this is the one thing we did for each other. Is he never compared himself to me, and I never compared myself to him, because we're both very different. We react differently to workouts. We react differently to foods. But we were our biggest cheerleaders. We were our biggest cheerleaders. So when he was successful, I was happy for him. And if I was successful, he was happy for me. And it really, really worked. And not only that, we helped each other out. He has a hard time waking up in the morning. I'm like the rooster. I'm like, it's the morning, let's go!
I know it's hard.
You're
gonna sit.
I can't do that. And he can't give up food. So I'm the one that I could be like, I'm stopping eating bread for 6 months. Done. I can do it. I have no issues. Like I'm really food.
But yeah.
And that's like
So honestly, it is doable. And when we started like
sharing
our story, people kept asking us the same questions, and we finally decided, let's start a YouTube channel. And we didn't think the YouTube channel
was for family and friends. We didn't think it was going to be what it is.
Yeah,
now.
what it was going to become, what it has become actually. We are now at 1,100 subscribers on our YouTube channel, which is not huge, but for us it's insane. Because
we started this, like, oh, maybe we'll get 10 people, our family and friends, and that's it.
Yeah, and now we have so many people following us, and we don't even need to post anything, and people are still following us and reaching out to us. So we actually have, Amanda here, who's doing WW Online, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. And this is her first meeting, and she reached out to us on Instagram, and she's like, "Oh, you're coming to Windsor! I'm so excited!" She came and worked out with us at the gym this morning.
Oh, good job.
And then she's like, "I'm gonna go to my first WW meeting," and it's insane that we tell everybody, we're like, you know what? If you do it online or you do it in a meeting, whatever works for you is what works best.
And like we said, like the things that work for us might not work for you. You know, like we can wake up at 4:15 in the morning and go to the gym. That might not be your time for you. You need to find that thing that works for you. Because if you're doing something right now and you hate it, you will not do it for the rest of your life. You will not. So you have to find stuff that will for sure you can enjoy it. Like for us, the main thing at the gym right now is we were just explaining earlier. We don't watch Netflix at home. Yeah. We are not allowed to watch Netflix at home. We can only watch it at the gym.
Download it onto our
so
iPad.
Next week, Grace and Frankie season 5 is coming up. We're so excited. So we want to go to the gym, like, because we want to watch it. So we'll be like, okay, let's go to the gym now so we can watch our show. So that's how we push ourselves.
We download our shows to our iPad, and then the iPad gets put in front of the machine. And
we don't see the
You
time.
don't see the time, and you can just walk away, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, the episode's done.
And
I want to watch the next episode.
Yeah. Or I'm done.
Yeah. Or let's go to another machine and watch another episode, right? So,
and another thing we don't do too is trick ourselves with, like, so that's why a lot of recipes, you guys have seen our recipes. We do a lot of things that we love that we know we'll want to eat forever. Like poutine is my favorite food. Like I love it. It's my favorite thing.
And I created carrot French fries.
So carrot fries.
Make French fries with carrots instead of potatoes, and then you still put gravy on it, but you measure your gravy and you still put cheese.
So it becomes like a 5-point poutine instead of having the starch from the potatoes.
Yeah.
Just like gummy bears, we made 0-point gummy bears. We made 0-point Caesar dressing. We made
I made chicken sushi. Yes. He doesn't like real sushi. Cooked chicken sushi. Quinoa rice, carrots and cucumbers, and I roll it in the nori wrap.
And these are all online. These recipes are all online. That's what we do. We post all our recipes that we like, things that we and we have so much more coming up. We made 2-point apple turnovers that are coming up next week, probably. Yeah. And then we just like inventing stuff because we like to eat, so we know that we want to eat for the rest of our lives, right?
And this is the fun thing that we can always legitimately say is that WW has taught us how to eat well but not feel deprived.
Yeah.
We've had pizza every single Friday since we've been on this journey, all year. And I make stuffed crust pizza. Yeah. And I take one cheese string and I cut it into 4 and I stuff the crust into it. Yep. And then he has his own. I have my own.
Using 2-ingredient dough.
Using the 2-ingredient dough. We'll make calzones out of it or panzerottis out of it too.
Yeah,
pizza balls too. Yeah, the pizza balls.
So then we added 2 points. So it's basically cheese and pepperoni stuffed inside the 2-ingredient dough. So the dough itself is 1 point, the inside is 1, so 2 points.
2-point pizza bomb.
Yeah. So we have we love inventing stuff because that's like we want to eat. Like we know that we know we want pizza. We know we want poutine. We know we want.
We want to indulge and we want to feel like we can have what everybody else is having, but have it in a healthy way.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we probably.